Okay, well, they're lying to you, believe it or not. Surprise, surprise. And what am I talking about? Well, here is a new press release from a drug trial where they have been able to reduce something called lipoprotein little a using a drug. Lipoprotein little a is considered an independent risk factor for cardiovascular disease, and some people say it's a very potent risk factor. Now, they're not lying about maybe the efficacy of the drug, perhaps. Well, who knows on these drug trials, you know. But anyway, the point that they're lying about is they say in this thing that there's nothing you can do to lower lipoprotein little a. It is completely genetically set, and there's nothing you can do that will change that. That is 100% complete lie. Why do I say that? One, because there are a number of studies that show that saturated fat consumption actually lowers lipoprotein little a. That's right, saturated fat lowers this cardiovascular risk factor. Myself personally, my LP little a risk factor is as low as possible. Of course, I eat a ton of saturated fat. I've met a number of people doing higher fat or carnivore diets where their LP little a has been reduced by that. So they're lying about this. Why do they do? Because they want you to believe there's nothing you can do, and the only thing you can do is take a drug, right? And I wouldn't doubt in some of the studies that show that are out there showing that saturated fat is associated with lower levels of LP little a. I suspect those studies will probably be scrubbed. You probably won't be able to find them in a year or two whenever this goes to market. They'll you know, and it's crazy, but this is the sort of things we see. You know, they're lying about obesity. You know, you got people out there, you know, Dr. Fatima Stanford, you know, on the Dietary Guidelines Committee, telling people on 60 Minutes, obesity is basically a disease that has nothing to do with lifestyle or you know, diet or exercise. Again, lies, 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 in order to get you to feel like the only thing you can do is take drugs. And this is what we're seeing. So this is absolutely vile. It's evil. It's disgusting. It needs to be called out. They don't want you eating saturated fat, because if you eat a bunch of saturated fat, you eat a lot of meat, well, you're not going to want the ultra-processed garbage. This is clearly it. We know people on plant-based diets eat more processed food, right? I mean, there's studies that show that. So this is what's going on. They're wanting you to stop eating meat, start eating more processed food, stay sick, take their drugs. It's very simple to see. The companies that own everything, you know, they own all these companies that make profit off of your illness, your sickness, and your gullibility. Stop being gullible. Don't fall for it. Call out the lies, guys. Share this stuff. Share this information. If you've been on a whatever meat-based carnivore diet and your LP little a has gone down, comment it. You know, most people don't check it, but if you have, see what it's done. All right, guys. I will talk to you soon, and stay strong, everybody. See you later.